It's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back.
Thank you. It has been a long time. Yeah, about 5 years. When we stopped doing Idlewild in 2009, we didn't, rest and do something different. Well, Rod and I didn't anyway. We ended up just making a couple of solo records and toured quite consistently with a solo band, and Rod did the same thing.
Yeah.
And then when we started working again on Idlewild songs about 2 years ago, it was just nice. It felt nice.
Yeah. And what do you think that's quite important, to go off and do separate things, then come back and just kind of clears the palette, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was important to do that, and I think it was just important to take a break as well. I think we got to a point where the band felt a little tired. And we just needed some time away from it, and doing other things and playing with other people, and it just gives you more ideas and a new sort of perspective, and removing that kind of need to do Idlewild. I think we sort of felt like it was becoming something that we've. It's a bit like in any kind of walk of life, isn't it? It's like, the minute something starts to get stale, particularly creatively, you really do need to change the environment.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's what we did, and it was nothing to do with, we've always remained very good friends, all the people in the band. Yeah. But obviously, if you take 5 years away from something, kind of life takes over, and everyone, so obviously we have two different new members in the band now too, as well as Rod and Colin and I. But that was maybe one of the best things that could have happened as well, because musically it just became a new entity, and it's. Yeah. I was getting very bored of being in like a traditional sort of rock band, rhythm, guitar, lead guitar, bass, drums, all that kind of stuff. So now we have like keyboards and violins and all that kind of stuff, and it's like it's music that kind of that I want to make.
I was going to say, sort of different textures, different tones and stuff. When you have a new chapter, it's quite exciting to start bringing those in. I'm sure, sort of as a collective, the sort of writing process must have been really nice as a sort of creative outlet in that sense.
I think we started writing just the two of us, which was kind of, I suppose, a tried and tested method. We have obviously have some sort of chemistry together, and then kind of went through drafts of things. We had no time constraints, and we just kept sort of adding to things, and then getting Colin involved, and then getting Lucci, a keyboard player, involved, and it kind of pulled songs in another direction, and then Andrew coming in to join later again. Sort of we kept going through a new process each time until they felt like they were ready, I suppose. And then we felt like, okay, we've actually got a record here. Let's record it and put it out.
Okay, so Collect Yourself is the first thing that we're going to play from the album, which is Everything Ever Written. I presume that's a really great introduction to the kind of sonic landscape.
I think that's the most kind of one. So the first song on the record, so it was the obvious one just to put out. Yeah. But also, I think it's the one from the album that's more inclined towards what people expect from Idlewild, in terms of like kind of a cool riff and some interesting words and a good melody and sort of strong chorus. So.
An interesting kind of cool and response at the end as well, I thought.
Well, it's just that kind of the record's not all like that at all. I mean, it meanders into different territories in a sort of nice way, but Collect Yourself's quite to the point. Okay, and if you were sat in the pub with your best mate or a member of your family or something, and they said, "What's the one thing that you remember from the writing and recording of this album?" What would that be? Would it be a new instrument or a certain day or? We had a fantastic time up in Mull, because we did quite a lot of it up in Mull, wrote and recorded it, and there was a couple of days when we were just kind of, there was, as Rod said, there was a certain freedom to it. So one day I remember I was on the drums, Rod was on the trumpet. Right. There was a guy, one of our friends, on the double bass, and we were just like, there was a point of thinking that if people thought this was the new Idlewild record, then
you should have Instagrammed that.
What is going on?
A new record going well.
So but that was really good in a way that the record, that song that we recorded that day is on the album. So.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect. So it did go really well. Yeah. And was it important for you to be in Mull, do you think, for this?
Well, that's where I live. So, but it was practical. Like, I went to Edinburgh sometimes to write with Rod and demo stuff, and sometimes he came over to Mull. Okay. So it was more to do with that. It wasn't so like, we were both like staring at the Hebridean sunset, like. No,
well, we had Twilight Sad on the other night, because that was my record of the week, and they were saying, a tiny town, they had to be in this small town to write it. So I was just wondering.
Oh no, I mean the environment there really is wonderful, because there's just so much space, the emptiness. You really can focus on what's important, and that's why I love living there. And
got some dates lined up, haven't you? And also a really tiny show in Dalston tonight. So I mean, how's that going to be going back to like? sort of, I love those little venues.
Well, it's an acoustic
gigs.
gig.
Yeah.
And we've just done an acoustic gig at the Highlands and Islands, and we played in quite a few really weird little wee places. So it works really well. It's just like 5 of us, but all kind of more acoustic instruments and sitting down. And so I think I'll be fine. I mean, it would be dreadful to take a full band in there now. I wouldn't be able to cope.
Too much.
Yeah.
It's not enough space. I can't breathe. And it's always loading up a spiral staircase or something.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like it's just for the young people.
And obviously the live dates, the forthcoming live dates as well. So you must be so looking forward when you've worked on something for so long, and really just seeing it grow and finish and get sort of get the vinyl in your hand and the artwork done. To actually take it out on the road now, and
it'd be great. I mean, I think at the moment we're still working out how we're going to do that. It's a new band really, and although we've played a lot of the songs in this acoustic fashion, I mean, I think that's the way that we've rearranged them, and the fact that we have these 5 people who can sing now. It definitely points them in a different direction,
right?
And it's quite exciting. I'm actually quite excited just to see what it's like in the rehearsal room next month when we try to put that together.
The power in the band is definitely in the harmonies now, and the singing, more so than the energy on stage. I mean, obviously we're not going to just stand stock still, but I mean, we're older now, and we have different ways of kind of getting across ideas rather than just rolling around.
leaping around. And when we play Collect Yourself off the back of this interview now, is there one particular focus for this particular track, either lyrically or something you wanted to get across?
I'm not really, no.
Just the new sound of
this is one of the few songs that we kind of wrote collaboratively together. Right at the end,
all 5 of us. You mean?
Yeah, we felt that we had kind of finished the record, and then, as quite often happens when not that there was pressure this time, but once you kind of feel like you finished something, there's always like an extra song that comes out, and quite often one of the better ones. So it was nice that it was kind of one that we wrote with all 5 of us in a room, which we hadn't really done on this record. So.
I love the birds, and it was kind of our attempt at a bird song, because it's got all the 5-part harmonies and the verses, and it's quite funky, but gets a bit louder and and it's just got a few cool lines in there. It's a good song, I think.
So obviously gigs next, and then I suppose festivals. They'll
Hopefully.
be booking in soon, won't they?
Well, we don't really know what's going on really, so we booked 5 shows, and we thought, let's see how quickly they sell out, or if at all, and then we'll take it from there. I guess if they sell out, then people will be like, let's book them for the festivals.
Yeah.
So we're happy to do anything.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so
within reason.
I know. That's recorded. Yeah. Thanks for that. Thank you so much for coming in. It's lovely to see you. And it's great that you're back. And I look forward to playing this on the radio. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.